So this is Romans 6:14. This is important verse. Verse 13 first, do not present your members to sin as instruments for unrighteousness, but present yourselves to God as those who have been brought from death to life, and your members to God as instruments for righteousness. For sin will have no dominion over you, since you are not under law, but under grace. Now this is huge. What is under law? What is under grace now? Let's just expound it a little bit here. The covenant law and covenant of grace. Okay, so, this is talking about under the covenant of grace. Okay, basically, the covenant of grace basically was instituted by Jesus dying on the cross and paying the price for all of us, bring atonement for our souls, and resurrection in his conquering over the power of Satan, the power of death. Because that is a covenant of grace. So once Jesus resurrected, we moved into the covenant of grace. We got saved under grace. But in the Old Testament, they were also under the covenant of grace, as a matter of fact. But that is a sort of very restricted in a sense, because they were saved by looking forward 5,000 years forward to the promised Messiah, which is Jesus' resurrection on the cross. But they were under the Mosaic law, so they will keep trying to obey the Mosaic law. They'll be continuing under the bondage of sin. But that again, if you look at guys like David, okay, he committed big sins, but overall, that man is phenomenal. He really has a passion, a heart for God, in a way that is way above the average Christian even. That's why he's the greatest king. God loved him very, very much. So that is a covenant. It is very, very interesting. Paul calls it the time of under the law, when you were under the dominion. Okay, so if you're under the law, you'll be under the dominion of sin. You can't get out of it. The only way to get out of the dominion of sin is to put yourself under grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, because by him, he gives you the ability to live a life that is compliant to God's law and give you the fulfillment, a delight unto the law, not a burden for the law.